Hello everyone, welcome back to World Wonders with us. Here we are at the Château de Versailles, and this is the first point of our adventure in Paris.
Our journey begins at St. Pancras International in London. We decided to travel by Eurostar because it's quick and easy. The train has comfortable seating, room for luggage, washrooms, and even a snack bar on board. The trip takes about 2 hours and costs between 50 and 100 euro.
We made it to Gare in Paris. This beautiful station is located on the 10th arrondissement, and it's a stunning example of 19th century architecture. By the way, Paris is divided in 20 neighborhoods or arrondissements, which you'll get to explore as we go.
First recommendation, get a Navigo card. It's the easiest way to move around the city using subway or bus. You can buy one at any station and it covers most of the city's transportation network. A 3-day pass costs roughly 30 euro. With our cards in hand, we hopped on the subway and zipped over to our hotel.
This time, we're staying at Hotel Victoria in the 9th arrondissement. The room has a comfy queen bed, free Wi-Fi, and breakfast included. There's a welcoming lobby, 24-hour reception, and even a cozy patio. After checking in, we're off to explore our first big destination, Versailles.
Le Château de Versailles was the home of French kings and is a masterpiece of art and architecture. Make sure to pre-book your tickets. Start with the Royal Chapel and Gallery of History. Then walk through the rooms of Louis XIV, which are filled with incredible paintings and sculptures. Don't forget to appreciate the luxurious interior design. Take a look at the state apartments decorated from floor to ceiling. And get ready to be wowed by the Hall of Mirrors. Next, walk through the Gallery of Battles, which features iconic paintings of French victories. And then the Empire rooms with majestic sculptures. Once you are done with the castle rooms, it's time to explore the incredible landscape. Have a look at the water flower beds and the incredible attention to detail. Admire Latona's fountain. Walk down the Tapas Fair, take in the musical gardens, as well as Apollo's fountain. The entire complex is beautiful no matter where you look. It's a must visit if you're in Paris, and though we spent 5 hours here, you could easily fill a whole day. After this wonderful experience, it's time to head back to the city.
Back in Paris, get your first look at the Eiffel Tower from Trocadéro. It's one of the best viewpoints in the city. Built for the 1889 World's Fair, the Eiffel Tower is iconic, and from here, You can see it in all its glory. It's better than expected!
Next up, the Catacombs of Paris. Save yourself some time and book your tickets in advance. These underground tunnels are 20 meters below street level. They stretch across 1.5 kilometers and hold the remains of over 6 million people. A spooky yet fascinating experience. The atmosphere here is unique and something you'll never forget. While you're exploring, remember to be respectful, as this is a cemetery. When you're finished, don't forget to grab a souvenir from the gift shop.
After this amazing first day, we met a local friend at a cozy French bar, where we enjoyed some cheese, charcuterie, and wine.
YouTube!
And after that, we headed to Le Cardinal for an authentic French dinner. If you are up for it, try the escargot.
After breakfast, we're ready to dive into day 2. The first stop is the Palais Garnier, a beautiful 19th century opera house with stunning architecture, which is a true Parisian gem.
Next up, Place de la Madeleine. With its grand neoclassical design and tall Corinthian columns, this was almost a monument to Napoleon's army before it became a place of worship.
Since we're in the neighborhood, we're stopping by the Canadian Embassy, a little piece of home here in Paris.
Then take a stroll along Rue Saint-Honoré, a historic street filled with high-end boutiques. If luxury shopping is your thing, you'll love it here.
Next, check out the Colonne Vendôme. Built by Napoleon, it commemorates his victory of Austerlitz and is made from captured cannons. It even has a statue of Napoleon himself on top.
Take a walk along Rue de Rivoli, famous for its arcades and luxury shops, leading you to Place de la Concorde. This historic square is a must visit as well.
At the Palais Royal, you'll find the Buren's columns, a unique art installation that's great for photos. These striped black and white columns add a modern touch to the classic architecture.
No trip to Paris is complete without a visit to the Louvre. You'll recognize the famous glass pyramid entrance. It's best to book your tickets online for this one. A little tip, if you wanna save some time, instead of the main entrance, enter through the Carrousel shopping center.
Once inside, head straight for the Mona Lisa because it can get quite busy. You'll pass beautiful Roman antiquities and Italian masterpieces before you get to her. Seeing this famous painting up close is surreal.
After Mona Lisa, it was time to explore the rest of the Louvre. We started with the Queen Victoria of Sumatras, and a little walk after, the Greek antiquities, followed by European sculptures like Mary Magdalene, and some incredible Near Eastern art. Every corner offers something captivating. Next, we visited the Vinos de Milo, a timeless masterpiece from ancient Greece. From there, we explored the history of the Louvre itself, walking around the ruins of the medieval castle. We move on to the Etruscan antiquities and the Gallery of Apollo, home to the French crown jewels, which become part of the museum's collection after the French Revolution. In the French paintings room, we marvel at masterpieces like Liberty Leading the People, and wander through the lavish royal apartments. Then, it was time for a quick break at the cafe, highly recommended for its pastries and the pyramid courtyard views. Feeling recharged again, we continue to the Cours Pijot. Here, sculptors showcase the evolution of art from the 17th to the 19th century. After 4 hours immersed in art and history, we said goodbye to the Louvre, knowing it's a place you could easily spend days exploring.
If you work up quite the appetite roaming the Louvre, recharge with a quick bite at Le Carrousel Mall food court on the way out.
Next, stroll through the beautiful Jardin des Tuileries. It's a perfect spot to relax and enjoy some Parisian greenery.
Keep walking and you'll reach the Grande and Petit Palais. Two architectural wonders built for the 1900 World's Fair, now home to art exhibits and events.
After, take a walk along Avenue Montaigne. Known for its luxury boutiques like Dior, Chanel, and Louis Vuitton, it's a dream for fashion lovers.
Make your way to the Arc de Triomphe, my personal favorite, an iconic Parisian landmark at the western end of the Champs-Élysées. Commissioned by Napoleon in 1806 to honor the victories of his Grand Army, it took nearly 30 years to complete. If you climb to the top, you're rewarded with breathtaking panoramic views of Paris, with the city's 12 radiating avenues creating a stunning star-like pattern. Standing beneath its grand arch, you'll find the tomb of the unknown soldier from World War I, which is marked by the eternal flame that commemorates those who lost their lives.
Next, head to the Louis Vuitton Foundation in the Bois de Boulogne. Designed by Franco Gehry, this architectural marvel is a hub for contemporary art. Even if you don't go inside, it's worth seeing.
Afterward, check out La Défense, Paris's futuristic financial district, and the Grand Arch, a modern twist on the Arc de Triomphe.
Time for a delicious dinner. Afterward, head over to the Eiffel Tower for the nightlight show. Watching it sparkle is magical. And if you really want to finish your day off right, stop by and take a look at the beautifully illuminated Arc de Triomphe.
Welcome to day 3. After breakfast, we're ready for more iconic landmarks. Start your morning with a visit to the world-famous Eiffel Tower, a symbol of French ingenuity and one of the most recognizable structures in the world. Even if you don't climb it, standing beneath its towering arches is awe-inspiring. Nearby, the Seine River flows gracefully, offering picturesque views that perfectly frame the Eiffel Tower and make this moment unforgettable.
Next, head to the Musée d'Orsay. As always, we recommend you book your tickets in advance. Originally built as a railway station in the 1900s, this iconic museum now houses an incredible collection of 19th and early 20th century art. Inside, you'll find masterpieces by Monet, Van Gogh, Renoir, Degas, and Cézanne, showcasing movements like Impressionism and Post-Impressionism. As the second most famous museum in Paris after the Louvre, it's a must visit. The combination of stunning art and unique architecture makes it an unforgettable experience.
Then visit Place des Invalides, a grand complex originally built for wounded soldiers and now home to Napoleon's tomb and several museums.
Take a moment just to wander the streets of Paris. Sometimes the best memories come from simply soaking in the city's charm.
Next, take a walk through Luxembourg Gardens. This spot is both beautiful and peaceful, with statues, fountains, and flowers all around.
After, grab some lunch at a restaurant nearby, and give yourselves an ice cream break.
Visit the Pantheon. This neoclassical monument is the resting place for French icons like Voltaire and Victor Hugo. The architecture here is stunning.
Finally, take a walk along the beautiful streets and head to Notre-Dame Cathedral. Even under renovation, its majestic exterior will leave you in awe. This Gothic masterpiece has stood a symbol of Paris for centuries, and you'll be excited to witness its full restoration in the near future.
As you cross the picturesque bridges connecting Ile de la Cité to the rest of the city, take in the stunning views of the Seine and surrounding architecture. Each bridge carries its own story, enhancing the magic of your Parisian experience.
Strolling past Hôtel de Ville, you'll admire this stunning example of Parisian architecture, home to the city's government. A short walk later, you arrive at the Centre Pompidou. With its bold inside-out design, whether you're an art enthusiast or just love innovative architecture, this spot is a must-see.
Time for a treat. How about a chocolate eclair? Nothing says Paris like authentic French pastries. Afterward, head over to La Canopée, a sleek modern shopping center near Les Halles. From here, you'll catch the train to your next adventure.
The Moulin Rouge awaits you. Though you might skip the cabaret show, snapping photos and soaking in the atmosphere of this vibrant landmark, it's worth seeing.
End your evening with a stroll through Montmartre, Paris's artistic haven. This lively neighborhood brims with charm, from its street artists to cozy cafes. At the summit, you'll find the Basilica of Sacré-Cœur, offering a breathtaking panoramic view of the city, a picture-perfect finale to your Parisian adventure. Well, after all those steps and this amazing view, that concludes our tour of Paris.
Hope to see you in our next adventure, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you guys!
Bye!
All the ticket links for the attractions we visited are in the description below. Have a wonderful Paris experience.